Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for August the 6th, 2024. I'm Mom, I'm back. Woohoo! How's everybody doing? And I see we have a little Death with us tonight. Good evening, Death.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We got no complaints.
None?
None.
Wow, excellent. That is amazing. That is incredible.
We'll see how long that lasts.
So true, so true. So I retired last Thursday. Ha! Okay, I retired. Well, oh, thank you. It lasted 3 days.
Oh.
I walked out Thursday. That was going to be the end of it. And by the time I got home, hey, can you come in tomorrow? No, I'm going to Chicago. Can you come in Monday? Yeah, I'll be there. So, but at least I'm not working as much as I was working. So that's something.
I mean, it's still an achievement.
Yeah, well, hey, I got out the door and I celebrated my retirement by, doing something typically Mom. I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right on.
That movie was the perfect blend of stupid and amazing.
Yep.
Life is
a mystery. Yeah, I can't get it out of my head.
Yep.
So I took my son.
Wasn't that the perfect choice for that scene?
Oh my God, yeah. I'm floored. It was such a good musical choice. Actually, the music for that one, the intro music, and the Wolverine Deadpool car fight music, all of those were so good and so unexpected.
Did you know that Ryan Reynolds actually went and requested that song and got told, I'm sorry, we don't license that out. And then he had a meet with Madonna, showed her the scene that he wanted to use it in.
Yes, and did you know that after she said, not only that, but she made some recommendations in how to change the fight scene to go better with the music. And yes, I don't like Madonna until now.
Did you also notice that Lady Deadpool's hairstyle?
Yes.
Right? That's literally the Madonna hairstyle from that day.
Yeah, but it's Lady Deadpool from the original comic, right?
Yes, but the hairstyle is inspired by Madonna, even in the comic.
Come on, it's ponytail. It's not that inspired.
It is when she's wearing it like that.
It's
also
Musin, speaking as a person who wore a ponytail for years, it's not that inspired.
Also,
yes,
one thing, that was Ryan Reynolds' wife.
I know, Blake Lively, and then Kid Deadpool is his daughter, Baby Deadpool is his son, and one of the mutants in the battle scene with the big battle scene with Cassandra Nova. One of the mutants is his other child. So, get the whole family in there. Woohoo! But still, the absolute scene stealer was Peggy as Dogpool. Oh my God, that dog is adorably ugly.
My God.
She's so ugly. She's adorable. But that movie is so good that after Id and my son and his friend and I went to see it on Thursday night, I took Frost to see it when we were in Vegas. We had invited Darkthorn and Mrs. Darkthorn, but it was their wedding night and they didn't respond. And
I'd already seen it before it hit movie theaters over there.
We saw it on the night before the official release. What do they call that? The beta release or something like that. But yeah. Yep. If you haven't seen it, go see it. That is, if you like things that are irreverent and a love letter to comic fans and old fans of the MCU before it became weird. And old fans of the Fox stuff, too. And all the little subtle jokes in there, like the storefront that explodes.
I like how, I can't say too much, but I like how it's over my dead body.
We can do that. Hey, it's Mar Hawkman. Good evening, Mar Hawkman.
This is one of those times when since I was planning on this afternoon streaming, doing the story stuff, then somehow felt like sleeping.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, so I decided to come home from Vegas on Sunday night. Actually, I wanted to come home on Friday night, but I came home on Sunday night. Probably should have come home earlier because I get to the airport 2 hours early. Get to the gate. The gate's changed. The flight's delayed. Flight's delayed. Flight's delayed again. I got home at 4 in the morning and had to be at work at 6:30.
Ouch.
Yeah, which is why I wasn't on yesterday morning or last night. It was one of those. Oh my God, I might as well just stay up at this point. Which I did. Let's see, who just sent me a message? Oh, I sent me a message. Good, yay me. I always like that.
That's weird. Is that for some reason that the bot is giving the going live notification like 5 minutes afterwards?
No, it's 17 minutes afterwards. I started this up at 10 minutes of 7. And it's now 7:07. Okay. But since I have officially retired, and I still need to work because they need me to do the thing I do, but I can do it when I want to. I was going to start playing with showtimes. So, when would you guys like this to start and end? And I don't need an answer tonight, but think about it. What works better for you? Is this a 6 p.m., like an hour ago, till 9 p.m.? Is this a 7 to 10? Is this an afternoon thing? I don't need an answer today, but think about it. What would be convenient and entertaining for everybody?
That is actually one of those things that I've noticed and why I was planning on streaming in the afternoon is that in the evenings, you often will have like, oh, there's like 20 people streaming right now.
Yes. But at the same time, there's more people watching. So you dance that line of, do you do afternoons? Do you do evenings? Maybe I will do some afternoons, some evenings, and some mornings and see what works well. But I'm open to suggestions and ideas because all of a sudden I got a lot more time. I don't have to walk out the door.
One of my observations is actually that, when I just have people show up at random while I'm streaming, I actually have people show up at random more often when I'm doing it in the afternoon.
Well, I could try doing that for a while and see if people like that. But we've got some other stuff besides just live streaming that we are starting to play with. But we're not going to be doing that for a little bit. Since, 1 week into this, it has been not quite as relaxing as I thought it would be. So first day, I have to drive to Chicago and back. Second day, and third day, I had something else I had to do. Fourth day was back to work. Fifth day is go to Vegas, because DT had his wedding. And then there was 4 days of the convention, of which I only went to 1 day. I was not blown away. Pardon?
Vegas is close to Arizona.
It is. I believe me, I've driven from DT's house to Arizona, to Vegas a couple of times. Once driving cross country, stopped and visited fleetmates around there. Went over to DT's house, then to Vegas. I have gone to Phoenix and driven up to DT to help him with cleaning up his house. I've picked him up to go to Vegas. Frost has picked him up to go to Vegas. So yeah, it's not bad. It's about 3.5 hours, I think, from his house to the hotels.
And when you think about just how big and expansive the U.S. Southwest really is, 3 hours isn't actually a lot of driving.
It's not, but actually the best thing to do is if you go from Albuquerque to DT's to Vegas, you get to go by Meteor Crater, Petrified Forest, the Painted Desert, then to DT's, and it's all like this amazing drive through the Southwest.
Oh, yeah. I've actually heard that a lot of people will do a genuine vacation just road tripping through the Southwest.
Oh, absolutely. Next trip out, I am hoping to borrow my sensei's RV so I can take the doggos with, and we can make a proper 2-week trip out of it. And then it's a dread night. And then you go north and you go up to where Borg King lives, because I did spend Sunday going up to visit Borg King, and that is the most amazingly beautiful part of the country. It's the entry to, I think, Zion National Park.
Mm.
And it's beautiful getting there, and then you get up to where he lives, and you realize there's mountains, gorgeous mountains all around where he lives. It is beautiful. What is that place? No, I just want to look at a map. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's the entryway to Zion National Park, which means that you can also get to, I think, Joshua Tree. There's a whole bunch of them right there. Just an absolutely gorgeous place. So one trip will be up just to see him. Jack, hi Jack, how are you? Anyway, anybody want to do anything?
Oh,
Sure.
I'm currently, let's see here. What level am I right now? Level 39.
I'm told this weekend is an XP weekend. So I was talking with Lexers earlier that we were going to try and do some shows dedicated to leveling tunes.
Right. But my character that I'm currently working on is my second temporal recruit character, because I just felt like making a second TOS character. Well, I figured out that you can actually get to the Undine Battle Zone as low as level 30. Why that is at the current time, I have no idea, because the enemies in this area are hard set to 50, and it does not scale you to 50.
Maybe because originally you could play it at level 30?
No, you couldn't. This was originally set up so that it was only available at level 50.
Huh.
I don't. I think
don't
it's
have an
a.
answer.
I think it's a consequence of the fact that the devs changed the way that the quest book works in the game, so that you can now skip to the Dyson story arc, but it doesn't have level gating anymore. You just skip straight to it as if it's a story mission, except that it's a mission to fly around the Undine Battle Zone.
Oh, that'll teach you.
Oh, if you're good at this game and have played Elite TFOs,
yeah. And
having a level 30 character fight level 50 enemies that are normal difficulty is honestly easier than doing an Elite TFO at level 65.
Hey, Jack, congrats on getting the Typhon. Oh. One thing at the show, in fact, the only reason I went to the convention was because on Thursday, Dave Blasson, the set designers from Picard, were going to be there, and they did 2 panels. One on the set design for the bridge of the Enterprise D, and then one on all the ships named Enterprise through the E. And those were the only 2 I went to, but they had 2 panoramic images of the bridge of the D and the bridge of the G, and autographed. So, of course, being the nerdy person I am, that's what I got. So that was really cool.
Oh, yeah. You didn't ask me why I went to the trouble of flying to the Undine Space Battle Zone.
I presume there wasn't a significant reason, but why did you go to the Undine Space Battle Zone?
The DOF assignments.
Oh, okay. Reasonable.
When you're inside the shield bubble area, there's a low priority interact
yes,
for
there is.
Special duty officer assignments.
Yes, there is.
Those give a fantastic amount of XP for leveling your character. And also ranking up your duty officer categories. Of course, you need duty officers first, but, those are things your other characters can donate to your character.
Yeah, I was going through it and I found that Ed had sent me a bunch of duty officers like a year and a half ago. So I haven't opened them yet. So now I've got to figure out who deserves them. Who is entitled to these officers? And I know he sent it to this particular tune, but I'm not sure I'm going to play this tune as a major tune. So who knows? But I will level up ships, and then she may go retire. We will see.
Oh, I just thought of something, a funny anecdote. It's the first time I attempted streaming was actually in the middle of the afternoon. And just because I hadn't done a proper streaming setup yet, I was working, figuring out how to run the streaming software. I booted up a Minecraft game that I wasn't really playing. I just had my character just standing there while I tinkered with the streaming settings so that I could, test how the streaming was working.
Let me interrupt for 1 second. Celestial Voyager, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome aboard, Baby Spock, Igalot, and CB.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice to see you guys.
Hey. Welcome in.
Yeah, well,
welcome back to the party after almost 2-week hiatus for me.
Yeah, I miss seeing you stream.
Well, I wasn't going to haul everything to Vegas.
Yeah.
Not this year. I've done it, not this year.
That discussion that DT had about the whole streaming setup thing is highly interesting. Like the amount of custom hardware needed to actually properly be able to haul a streaming computer to Vegas.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, so I've been buying some gear now that I know I'm going to be streaming more. So I've got a proper light setup, a better camera. I've got some backdrops that I've got along with, I'm going to eventually paint this room and put in some proper acoustics. And the thought of hauling anything even close to that to Vegas is the entire car filled with stuff.
Yeah, it's like there's a reason why I had a convo with DT about how to set up a streaming computer in a hard case so that you don't need to unpack the computer. You just open the hard case and turn it on.
Yeah, you just have to watch for ventilation.
Well, I mean, actually, with hard cases, the ventilation problem is most easily solved by having
a power drill
panels on the front and the back. You pop off the front and the back panels, and then it blows through the case from front to back.
And
you have adequate ventilation.
And it leaves you, though, with the one big issue, which is making sure wherever you're streaming from has adequate internet.
Obviously, yes. That is a very, very separate issue than transporting the computer itself.
Yeah.
But hey, also a concern.
Give me 1 second here. For whatever reason, it's decided to put me into slow mode. Let's turn that off. Okay, that's off. Well, it still says I have that on. Let's try this one. That says I have it off too. Huh. Okay. One says I have it on, one says I have it off. We'll believe the one that says I have it off.
I tinkered with the Vovin in the Taylor and noticed two things. One, anytime you open the Vovin in the Taylor, it gives you a set of default settings for the original obelisk and forgets whatever you customized it to. Two, well, it actually looks really cool if you just take the original obelisk and stick the Vovin cells on it.
Twitch, come back.
Because you actually can mix and match the parts of the original obelisk and the Vovin.
Yeah. Hey, greeting, S. Vaughn. By the way, I got to meet S. Vaughn when we were there. Had dinner with him, which was wonderful. It was lovely to talk nerd talk today. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I saw people posting on that in literally every Star Trek related Discord I'm in. It's everyone was talking about that one.
Alyssa's dead. I love Alyssa Ogawa.
Yeah, she died of cancer in her 70s.
She was 70? Oh, Alyssa Ogawa. The actress was Patty Yasutake. I'm saying that wrong. But
Yasutake.
Yasutake. I loved her as an actress. She was in a lot of stuff.
Oh.
Hi, Joshua. Hi, Graz. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. Good. You?
I'm doing good. I'm recovering from lag from being in Vegas and having my flight come in 3 hours late. Well, not quite 3 hours. At 3 hours, they have to do an automatic refund of your airfare costs. They've changed the law, so 3 hours or more, it's an automatic refund. You don't have to ask for it, and they have to send it to you within 5 to 7 working days.
Hmm.
And of
I
course,
got some news.
Pardon?
I've got some news. 3 more times running the event TFO.
I have 3 more times on mine. I think I have 3 more in mine.
Oh yeah.
No, for the year-long event.
Oh, I haven't even looked at that one. I think I have 5 more on that one. Hang on a sec.
Oh, I collected mine yesterday.
Oh yeah, well, show off there.
Yeah,
Event campaign. I have 3 more on the event campaign as well. Woohoo!
How the monkeys have you kept up with it?
What, you think I don't play on holiday? You think I didn't take the laptop so I could keep up with it?
Well, I thought you were disconnecting from life.
No,
No.
I never said that. The only time I don't play the game is when I'm like mountain climbing in New Zealand where they don't have internet. Okay.
Because,
come on.
like this game, when you have it on low settings, a laptop is actually quite capable of playing. The
Oh
game.
yeah. We bought laptops for the convention in 2019 with decent enough processors that we could play the game and demo the game there. It was fine.
I have on multiple occasions used a laptop in a pavilion outside on Wi-Fi to do the monthly events in Star Trek Online. Because, I was doing work stuff that meant being in places where free Wi-Fi was the only internet I had. So,
Okay. But for those of you who don't have time and can't do it remotely, but could maybe log on for a moment or two, you can play at least Defensive Starbase 1. You can play it, click on the marks you want to take and log out. Just log out. The next time you log into that tune, it will automatically fulfill that. So that means if you wanted to run it for tomorrow, because you're going to be at work and you know you can log in from work for 30 seconds, that's all you need. Just get it done in advance. And it's not cheating. It's not even AFKing. You have to play it.
Although with the Defensive Starbase 1, you can do one of those spam binds and just have your ship fly around and fly near the Klingons, and
Or you could take, let's say, the Nidarian Defender and just sit there.
Yeah,
that's a good one for it. Exismer, hi, how are you doing?
It's technically not cheating. It's
just not cheating. It's just
lazy.
It's easy, lazy mode. Yeah, we're playing on lazy mode. But it was fine. I've soloed it a couple of times just to get it done, but it turns out it's a lot easier to just go out with a bunch of people because somebody's going to be more powerful than I am.
Actually, one thing I've been finding to be excessively quick,
yeah,
is actually Tell with Honor.
Really?
Tell with Honor. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you have to have a decent team for that one?
Because of the fact that it's forced to normal difficulty, people are shredding everything like no tomorrow.
Yeah, actually, what you can do is, if you have halfway decent DPS, you can pretty much all 5 people can go off to a different alpha, gamma, beta, delta.
Get them all done at once.
Well, you have to kill alpha first, but then you can split between gamma, delta.
You don't.
You can split up in advance and just let somebody kill off alpha.
No, you can go. When I go into Hell with Honor, I go straight to Epsilon and butcher it.
Hey, I got a great idea. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Let me switch to a tune that's got some level of capabilities because it ain't this tune.
I'm already on my main.
Give me a sec. Let me jump over to my main.
Oh wow! My captain currently has 9 space points I need to spend. Ooh,
sweet. Yeah,
I've been mostly just leveling up, doing event dailies on this character for the past few days. Had the Defender National Training program in Champions Online, so I was spending more time with that. Had a character that I decided to make as a near copy of Android 18 from Dragon Ball, and spent
You've seen Dragon
days massacring everything on Monster Island.
You've seen Dragon Ball Abridged, correct?
Parts of it.
Who else is up for this one?
Team 4 stars. Sure, I'll join it.
Okay.
What are we doing, Mom?
Well, we now have a full team, but we're going to do... Which one are we doing? To Hell with Honor? The Hell with Honor?
Yeah. Yep.
The Heck with Honor.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say that I need to do Defense of Starbase 1.
We can do that after this. Who else just said they could do it? Was it you, Mar Huckman?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, while you were away, I got the Achilles to get the experimental weapon from it.
And what's the experimental weapon?
Hex cannons.
Yep.
Hex cannons are amazing.
Hey, S. Vaughn, when you're healthier, jump in. And Exemer, we will do another run with you and Dread Knight in a couple secs here. So there are 2 more Star Trek conventions coming up, and then there's one sci-fi convention coming up. So there's one in Chicago, one in Nashville. Those are both creation entertainment ones, so similar to what Vegas did. So I don't know if anybody's going to any of those, but Id and I have been talking about going to one, if not both. And maybe getting together with some other streamers, so if anybody else is going, let me know. Okay, I'm going to queue us up for this. And you want to do To Hell with Honor?
Mm-hmm.
Or The Heck with Honor? So the funny thing is, we will. The funny thing is, the people I was chatting with at work today are people who generally do not use vulgarity in any way, shape, or form when they're at work. I don't know what they're like outside of work. And they all went to see Deadpool and Wolverine, except for my boss of bosses. I have never heard these people swear like they were today. It's just like, the limits are done. We can go say anything we want to. It was a lovely day. So, S. Vaughn says there's a Star Trek cruise that I'm eyeballing for 2025. The problem is, it's a cruise. It's on a ship, and it's in the water. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. I am done. No ships, no water. Not happening.
Unless a lot of money's thrown at you, right?
Pardon?
Unless there's a lot of money.
It'd have to be a lot of money. I mean, water's fine if I'm swimming in it. It's not fine if I'm like 500 feet above it, having to look down at it. Blech. Nope. Nope. But I was working on my Alice of Borg costume and my sewing machine died, so that didn't happen. But we found a different costume, so if we can get it done, I will take it to either Chicago or Nashville or both, or Ohio. One of those.
Oh yeah, look at just how big my Vovid is compared to everything else you guys are flying.
Gee. I haven't opened mine up yet. Okay, so everybody takes one, or do we take out the Lucara first?
I'm hitting Epsilon.
I'm going left.
Okay, I'll go up here and take out Alpha in the meantime.
Going up the Delta.
I actually burned a Phoenix token to get the emergency power to engines duty officer.
Oh.
Why? Because this thing is slow, and being able to force evasive maneuvers to cool down is highly useful.
Okay, it looks like we got Alpha done.
Okay,
Got
Grazabout
Beta left.
killed whichever this one is. I'm near.
Okay, all I see left is Beta. Yeah. A weekend on the ISS, that's a whole different thing.
Oh,
totally
Gamma.
go for that one. Okay, Beta's out. So Gamma didn't pop until just now.
You could still go straight to it, though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to bring
I
any-
mean,
As long as you know where it is.
Yeah, I think it's basically just like spawn camping, honestly. Oh crap! I just noticed something. So if you're at a high enough altitude and you pan around, you can see the edges of the ground on this map.
Oh. Okay, Lucara, I just had you. Where'd you go?
Yeah, she has a plot cloak and teleports around the map.
There she is. No,
Yeah.
I'd totally go on the ISS. That doesn't count for heights.
On this particular ship, I have on multiple occasions failed to get to the Lucara's positions in this part
Yep.
before people kill it.
Yep. Well, as much as you can kill it.
Oh well, this time it spawned next to me, so.
I should have timed this to see how long it takes. I can look afterwards.
Oh no, the reactor exploded in my face.
Oh, no.
Well.
Remember when that used to mean something? And if your hands were magnets, that would mean something.
Yeah, well, this particular ship is tough enough that it can tank quite a lot of punishment.
Oh, yeah, so can this one. What it can't do is accelerate.
I really wish that they would fix that stupid bug with the Monbosh pets.
What bug's coming up with that?
They don't despawn when they get to 0 health.
Oh,
You are firing at things, and you find that your ship is still targeting the Monbosh pet, even though it's dead.
so that actually popped up yesterday when I was doing Defensive Starbase 1. There was a Klingon ship that would die and immediately respawn in the same exact location. Oh, are we already up to that? Holy moly, that was fast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that
Wow.
like it spawns. Hello, welcome to my extremely powerful.
Wow, that was amazing. Do I need anything on this too? No.
This is a character that is not high enough level to spend reputation marks, but I'm getting close to having 200 in all of the rep categories because I'm having her do all of this stuff. Because quite frankly, I don't need to earn rep marks on any of my other characters, so why bother?
Let's see here. Cookie the Great Eminence says ship goes pew pew. Yeah, in this game with us, of course, it goes pew pew. Lens Fair is
my.
going crazy. Yes, it is. And in
Did
honor,
you look at the score?
no, I didn't.
We came very, very close to getting a perfect score on this TFO.
What did we miss?
One of the cruisers apparently escaped.
How
Only
dare
one.
it? How dare it?
The other thing is that you can force the Lucara to retreat multiple times.
Yeah.
Thing is, that only works if you take a long time to do the rest of it, or have someone with stupid DPS making it go splat as often as
She
you
went
can.
splat this time. She splatified
So
very well.
basically, if I shoot my, any of my builds at it.
Dwayne says, in honor of Nurse Ogawa, who served on the Enterprise D, I'm flying the Terran Cygnus with the Galaxy skin. Very appropriate.
Ooh.
Or you could fly one with the First Responder vanity. Or what? Yeah, that was First Responder, right?
Yep.
Or the medical one that came out during COVID, the red
Medical
and white one.
Yeah.
Hey, I realize we've only been on for half an hour. Do you guys mind if I take a really quick break? It's warm and I left my water downstairs.
Sure, go
I'll be right back. Give me just a sec.
So yeah, that is the reason why I've been playing that particular TFO, is that it actually has very little in the way of time gating. So if people could just bum rush everything, doesn't take long at all.
Oh yeah. Pretty much. Kenobi, kind of told us my armada that, and I'm like, anytime I have to do an event and To Hell with Honors, one of them, I'm like, I'm gonna compare all the other ones, and it's like To Hell with Honor.
Yeah, it's really fast, and it gives you more marks than Starbase 1.
It's like, hey, I'll do Starbase 1. If it's like either a random or an endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I don't need to do endeavors anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that particular run we just did, we got, I think, 144 marks, and that. What do you get for Starbase 1? 90.
What do you get for To Hell with Honor?
Well, we just got 144.
Okay, that's definitely better. But you have to have a good team to run it that fast.
Well, yeah, but since it's normal difficulty level, can you expect to have a full team that is that good? No. But
No.
You can expect to have a team that is able to get it done reasonably quickly. The runs I've been having is like have at least one rando who actually has like top quality DPS, just obliterating whatever he gets near, and the rest of the team just like follows along and tries to get things done.
What is your name and game so I can send you an invitation?
No, I guess I would start streaming now.
You could start streaming now. So, with the lack of 10 forwards at the moment, it had occurred to me that we need to replace 10 forward with something from us. And the reason that Kel isn't doing 10 forward, or so he says, is because there's no one to interview. So it had occurred to me, why don't we spend our Tuesday nights and interview people? Like, one of you guys might want to be the guest du jour and talk about something.
Like, really mean. Why doesn't he phone up Shatner for an interview?
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Oh, well, it might.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And pigs might fly.
Yeah, exactly. And pigs might fly.
I mean,
Alka tree's over.
what are we supposed to talk about in the interview?
You can talk about
why he's still not done a voice, even though that the person who
we don't care about him
is gone.
No, let's say if you were talking,
I care.
Crites, you could talk about your favorite ship, your favorite episode, your favorite character, your favorite Star Trek Online experience, your favorite Deadpool movie.
Well, I'll have to give a shout out to you guys.
That's fine, but we're already here, so I mean that's fine. But the whole idea is,
I'd be giving a shout out to you because you've helped me the most, Mom.
I really like the new Deadpool movie.
Yes.
Kitty.
That's because you're
I
smart.
used to say Deadpool the musical too.
Oh my God, Deadpool the musical.
Mom, I was trying to play earlier, and my cat kept attacking my hand, saying, "No, you're not going to play."
Cats are like that. All right. I have invited Crites to this one. Who else wants an invitation to? I have no idea. Whatever you guys want to do tonight. I have barely played for the last week,
I've
so
got
I'm
to do
having some
the
fun.
Starbase 1.
Fine, we can do Starbase 1.
I'll go if you got a spot still.
Yeah. That's my universal endeavor today. So.
Yep. Gee, what a coincidence. Universal Endeavor happens to be there. Exemer, I will invite you, but you have to tell me what your name is in game so I can send you an invitation. Hint, 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 hint. Tell me who you are.
I go to pet the cat, and she jumps off the bed like, "No, you're not going to pet me."
This mic is rumbling.
Sorry, I had to put the fan down. I'm overheating.
That's better.
I have those days too. Yeah, Jack, that is my idea, is to keep the community going here.
Creeper at Creeper wants to become my friend.
I don't know who that is, but adding a creeper might always be scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm kind of worried about accepting it.
Don't be scared.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Because I don't know who it is.
Well, Jack, I was thinking other streamers, other players. We have friends in the dev community. If they could talk to us, they have actually come on and talked to us in the past.
Oh, there they are. Okay, I see him. He's sitting next to me. He's from the Bad Beckers.
That sounds fun.
Mar Hawkman, did you want in on that? Is that why you're saying hee hee?
What are you guys doing right now?
It's going to be Starbase 1.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Oh.
I'm actually not due for my daily in like 2 hours anyways.
You're still allowed to play it. Would anybody else like to jump in for Starbase 1?
I'll join if no one else wants to.
Okay, the excitement was overwhelming. You're in.
Right?
I'm currently doing the Delta recruit stuff.
Exemer, you're in. You're in the team. I see you right there. See? Well, and there's Anthony Taylor. But you're there. You're on Zoe, right?
So, Mom, if you come to Starbase 1, or not Starbase, come to the Earth Space Dock,
Well,
that creeper guy is sitting right next to me right now.
Well, so the other part of this, Jack, is I'm going to put together the Star Trek online convention for October, which goes between all of the physical conventions that are going on, and see if we can get enough streamers who would like to go from playing Star Trek Online. Let's say I kick it off at 6 a.m. on Friday morning, and somebody picks it up at 10 a.m., somebody picks it up at 2 p.m., somebody picks it up at 6 p.m., and we go from group to group, so we go around the clock and give everyone a chance to stream and talk, and then we do it as a fundraiser. So people who would like to donate to a worthy cause can donate to a worthy cause. We've done that in the past, and it was fun. And maybe we'll get some actual prizes to give away. Okay, we're going to do Starbase 1. Ready?
Yeah.
Wee woo?
We will.
Wee woo.
Have you
Wee woo.
have you guys noticed that sometimes when you are doing Starbase 1, when they're evacuating the last ship,
Mm-hmm.
There's been a few times where
Listen up.
the TFO ends before
Yep,
the ship.
absolutely.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Absolutely.
The game doesn't care unless the evacuating ship explodes.
No, but what I'm saying is the fourth ship
Does,
hasn't
yeah.
evacuated yet.
Sometimes it
But,
hasn't launched yet.
But pretty much what happens is, I think, is we kill all the final wave of Klingons.
Yeah.
Before it gets done, and pretty much, I'm going to assume it's like, hey,
I don't know if
there's
it's
gotta be
a time gate on that last one, or if it's we've killed all the Klingons, or what. But yeah, a lot of times it does not go to launch the fourth one.
I think. Go ahead.
I think what it is that it's a pseudo time gate. See, because my impression of the way that is structured is that killing a wave triggers another wave to spawn, but it only has a limited number of waves.
Yeah.
And once all of those waves have spawned, it just stops spawning more.
Well, let's see what happens with this team, since it looks like we're taking them out pretty quick. So I think this first section might be just straight out time gated.
This is lovely.
What?
I need to get 50,000 Tetrion damage done too, which is what I'm currently working on.
That shouldn't be too hard. As long as you got some Tetrion, anything on there,
Yeah.
50,000 should be a breeze.
I've got one on the front and one on the back, just in case I have to fire on my rear arc.
Put yourself in a position where you have to fire on the rear arc to maximize your efficiencies.
That's what I'm trying to do, but people keep killing them before I can do that.
In this sequence they will.
At this level, some of us sneeze and half the map goes boom. And that's the only complaint that I have.
This is not the most difficult Klingons we have to fight. Thank
Whoa,
goodness.
okay.
Oh.
Do you know which one Accolade is the solar flare gun?
Not off the top of my head. No, I can go look it up when we're done.
Yeah, because that's the one I just got, and I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm pretty sure it's phaser damage.
I think so too, yeah.
But okay, someone else must be running phasers then, because I'm not.
Yeah, but you won't get the credit for it if somebody else is running phasers.
Yeah, accolades. Okay, there are some exceptions with accolades. There are some accolades do actually track team contribution. I
Not
don't
many.
think damage accolades do, though. I mean, like, so certain of them are actually explicitly designed that way, like those branch-based mission objective ones, because
Well, kill counts are definitely team.
Deal plasma damage with
Yep.
your ship, 2 million.
Oh,
Okay.
plasma. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's like, you have anything in your build that does like, any plasma damage at all?
Not in mine, no.
Yeah, obviously you do.
Or you're benefiting from someone else's plasma damage.
Let me look at my gear, but
I'm strictly
pretty
AP.
sure
Yeah,
I've got Tetrion and Anti-Proton equipped.
yeah, but you might have something in one of the consoles or in one of the devices. Do you have pets?
Yeah,
What do you-
I have Scorpion. That's what
There
it
you
is.
go.
My Scorpion fighters.
Yep.
That'll do it. That is
Yep.
actually one of my favorite gimmicks for doing damage endeavors. Is your pets count, so make your pets do it for you.
Yeah.
Well, what, you're going to sit back and have a coffee?
I mean,
Yep,
especially for
pretty
the
much.
relatively small damage ones, because the fact that especially with those the special pets that come with the scimitar.
Of course, you guys come flying in when I'm trying to. I came over here so I could do it.
Okay, well, we'll leave you alone.
Because here's a question for you: what damage type do the pets on the scimitar use?
Plasma.
You would.
Wrong.
Well, they use proton?
Oh, the scimitar.
Raptor?
Sorry, I'm thinking of my Scorpion.
Multiphasic energy emitters.
Whoa.
They change their damage type because they're imitating your enemies.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They activate this holographic camouflage thing, so that if you're fighting the Borg, they change to look like Borg probes and start doing plasma damage because they're pretending to be Borg.
It's pretty cool.
And that's a massive cheat for damage type endeavors because, you want to do Tetrian damage? Okay, we'll go fight Tholians.
Well, actually, that's brilliant.
And yeah, that's been a selling point of the Scimitar
Yeah,
ever
exactly.
since it got added to the game.
Talking about pets doing damage and stuff. There was a webcomic that kind of did a funny little comic on EverQuest 2 for necromancers. Or was it EverQuest 1, but still. Pretty much the necromancers could send off their skeleton pets to pretty much. Let's just say that the pets were decently powered and the necros is sitting back lounging around.
Well, it's kind of like engineers. You should be able to take them down to a planet, have them set up all the weapons, and you just sit there and have a coffee.
Yeah.
Or scotch, if you want to get technical.
Or insert cocktail, drink, whatever.
No, I mean, engineers should be drinking scotch.
No,
Yeah.
you should be drinking green.
It's
Oh,
great.
It's green. No, that
Eldarian whiskey.
Is it Eldarian?
Aldebaran.
Whatever it is, it's great.
It's green. Yeah, that's one section of the cocktail cookbook we're putting together. Just the entire section it's green.
Aldebaran is actually a real solar system.
Yes, it is.
We did it. The ship has not gotten to the end yet.
Say that again?
The Roosevelt has yet. When we finish the TFO.
There you go. Now the Roosevelt needs help. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Okay, I just noticed something that they changed in the mission journal, and it's something I personally find to be interesting and good. Where is the galaxy at large in the current version of the episode list?
Nowhere.
It's not in the current episode list. You have to get it assigned to you,
They
and
put it in.
Yeah, if you want to see it, look at my stream. It's in there, at least as a TOS recruit. It's the last part of the Klingon War, is the galaxy at large.
Oh, yeah, it's in the Klingon War.
That it wasn't there previously, but it apparently the devs decided to put it there now.
I guess
It
because a
is.
lot of people still had to go to Admiral Quinn.
Right,
or
to get it and
whatever.
figure that one out. Oh, good,
Well,
it is someplace.
well, also is that it gives you access to 2 different story chains
Right.
that were originally introduced as story chains you could do at lieutenant level.
Yeah, and it used to be part of the missions, but
and
yeah.
also as a TOS recruit, you're kind of required to do them anyways.
I'm a Delta recruit, and I have it too in the Klingon War. It is actually saying so. So I guess they reverted back something in the mission list.
Well, it's that they added the galaxy at large as a handoff mission to give you access to those old featured episode series that they removed from the main story thing, that are now side stories instead of main quest things. But when they originally did that, they made them level 50 content for reasons that no one understands. Probably not even the devs. Oh well.
Let me kick people off the team here, and we can reteam and do something else.
Oh, also, attempting to fly the Vovid into the Stargate hangar is hilarious.
What happens?
No, it's just that the ship is obviously too large to fit through the door.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like flying the J in there. It's the scene from Galaxy Quest.
Well, I mean, my personal favorite one is that Jem'Hadar carrier, because of just how wide its wings are.
Yep.
Its wings are almost as wide as the entire star base.
Yep.
Those wings are not fitting through that door.
Well, scale is a thing.
And that's why I like my Valkyries.
Oh, yes. That thing is an impressive ship.
It's just a flying wing with a small little beak.
You have to get some of the junk out of my trunk here. So
yeah, see, because when Quinn originally offered to give my TOS recruit the Galaxy at large, I didn't think about it because I was like, oh, I don't need that. That's not part of the story mission. Nope, no, it actually is now.
Dwayne says, I want the Guardian of Forever missions back. Yes. I loved that mission. I loved the map it was on. The mission itself was fun, but it was a nice map. It was fun. You could explore.
You know what? I think, yeah, I have those in my DeviantArt. I think I could upload copies of them to the Discord.
That would be fun.
Because right before that mission got completely pulled from the game, they had done some sort of a revamp of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a complete revamp, but they drastically redecorated the ground map for Gateway. It hinted that they had some rather interesting plan that they're going with, but never saw the
yeah, there's
result.
a couple of things they hinted were going to happen that didn't happen.
But looking at that map gives you ideas.
I always have ideas. Now I have time to do something with my ideas.
Because, okay, one thing that you will notice with the way that Taco Fangs likes to do his map design work is that a core aspect of it is build props, place props. and so on and so forth. It's what made the assets for the foundry work in the first place. Well, that's what this map looks like, is a bunch of ancient ruin props just like scattered all over the landscape.
Yeah, but it works. It is cool. It makes for a nice visual feel.
Yeah, but here's the other thing about this. These ancient ruin props are like the size of Greek temples.
Yes, they are. You make that sound like a bad thing.
It's not. But it's what makes this particular incarnation of it so impressive is that it is gorgeous to look at. It's mainly like it is really like something that is absolutely massive, and it gives you a feel for what it is in a way that's hard to put in words, I guess. It's also this like picture is worth 1,000 words or whatever.
Yeah.
That. Okay. Anyway,
All right, I have some space now. Yay. See, Sav,
Okay.
I can actually clean things up. Yeah.
we don't doubt that you're able to. What we doubt is that you like doing it.
Oh, no, I don't like doing it. I definitely need to hang on to every single thing I own and never give it up. Ever.
The only
Okay,
thing I doubt
now-
is that Mom will do it if we
Wait, don't-
don't tell her to.
I just cleaned
Mom
up
will
stuff.
do it when she runs out of room to acquire more stuff.
I actually,
right.
as I'm, with the exception of the few tunes you're playing today. Oh, thank you, Mysterious Dark Liquid. Well, we'll have to go with Mysterious Light Liquid today.
Okay, I put one of them into the Data's gallery.
Thank you, Cross. Hang
Just
on a sec.
Just take a quick look at that and
Okay.
tell me how.
I'll be
immense
back in a
that
moment.
is.
Okay.
I mean, it's obviously not exactly a well thought out city plan. It's just placing crap.
Yeah,
scattered
that's
willy-nilly.
way too much stuff.
But that is a whole lot of
That's
stuff.
a whole lot of stuff. Yeah.
Because like the actual description of the city around the Guardian was that it just sprawled as far as the eye could see, but when you looked at the buildings, they're like deteriorated garbage that has been dead for a billion years or something.
Should be more deteriorated.
Well, I mean, the idea is that it's one of those like ancient civilization things where it's like, yes, here is the ancient civilization of our distant ancestors that is somehow still intact even after blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. All right. Do we have something anybody needs / wants to do?
Well, I do have a ship that I'd like to level on the character.
Okay.
if
Now
I
I'm
was
going to tell you
otherwise-
something. If you can possibly wait for the weekend, it is an XP weekend.
Well, that's what I was going to use my lower level on.
Okay.
Yeah,
This one's 52 and is getting close to.
Okay. Well, we can go do some patrols if you guys want.
These pictures were actually done with my first TOS recruit. Because of the fact that when I was doing the mission series with him, it just happened to be one of the tasks on my list. So I'm like, okay, sir, sure, I'll go do Gateway Ground. Why not? Then I look at it and it's like, this is different.
I still like that one.
Well, I mean, because like the original Gateway Ground map actually only had like 3 or 4 pieces of debris laying on the ground. It didn't even have proper buildings.
Right.
This is, it's nonsense. But the original description of Gateway Ground in the text of the episode was that it was a nonsensical collection of buildings whose purpose was indiscernible because they were so badly damaged you couldn't.
But they're not that
certain
badly
exactly what
damaged.
they were.
So make your damaged stuff more damaged.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay, so we're going to do Infected Conduit Elite. Who would like to join? And then
Well,
I promise we'll do some leveling.
Obviously, I'd love to.
The character I'm currently logged in with is only level 39. She can't do elite TFOs yet.
Who said they wanted to join us for Elite?
That would be Dread Knight. I think I can do Elite on 50.
Hi, Paul Striker 359. He says, that'd be cool. I think that's referring to, I'd like to see the devs make Kittimer system both space and ground into a cross-faction social zone. Yeah, that would be excellent.
Do you have to be level 65 for elites, or
can you hold your own in an elite
I
on
don't
that
know.
tune?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Well, if we get enough people to help do it, sure. Okay. Hi, Paul Striker. I'm waving right back at you.
Right now it's set up with disruptors, but I want to swap it out to something else.
Set it up with the best thing you got in there.
That's what it's currently done.
Well, disruptors isn't the best thing. It's disruptors Epic 15.
No, because it's level 52. The highest I can do is tier 10.
It's not going to make it through an elite unless we get 3 big players.
Right, level 50. You should be able to do up to Mark
12
weapons.
Is it Mark 12?
Yeah.
And Paul Striker, welcome to the party, by the way.
I do not think I have any way of leveling them at the moment.
Okay, well,
not on this tune.
Hang tight and we'll jump back and we'll do some leveling with you right after this. Would anybody else like to join us for...
I will swap to one
Okay.
that can then.
All right. Anybody else?
Let's see. Which one do I want to do? No, not you.
Okay, Zuzimir says advanced. Okay, we will do advanced then.
Well, one of the things I noticed about the ruins, though, in this version of Gateway that I posted pictures of, is that a lot of those buildings, if you pay close attention to them, used to be 3-story buildings, and you have like half of a facade still standing.
Yeah.
That actually gives it a pretty decent feel of being like completely ruined.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Okay, so we're going to go with advanced. So if people want to join who don't have particularly advanced tunes, we can do it that way.
Checking this one real quick.
All right, so that completes the Klingon War arc.
Okay, this has Mark 12 stuff at the moment.
Okay, are you Federation aligned?
Yes.
Anybody else want to join in? It's gotten so quiet out there.
Okay, this is not my engine, my crafter. Thought this was my crafter.
Okay, since nobody else is jumping into this one, I'm going to go ahead and queue us up. Are you guys ready?
I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be.
Okie dokie. Weeboo?
Weeboo! I'm using my Dreadnought cruiser, my Jemadar Dreadnought cruiser.
I miss my Ryza. I'm so sad my Ryza's gone. At least it's not like Q's Winter Wonderland that when it's gone, it's gone.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Polaron is good against...
It can be, yes. Pretty much ignore shields.
Here we go. Let's do a little weapon system efficiency.
Who have we got with us? We got DeBole and we got Audrey Chevalier. Oh, I don't know Audrey. Okay, we're good. And Muson's out there dancing.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Dancing,
Hi,
dancing,
Musen.
dancing.
How you been, Musen?
Alive?
Hey, how is your elbow doing, Muson?
I'm much better,
Good.
actually. I can almost fully move my arm again.
Well, that's good. For an elbow, that's amazing, actually.
Were you injured, or I
You
I
were
fractured
injured.
it. But, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks and I start doing some pull-ups.
Just don't go too fast. Don't wreck it.
I'm a stubborn old goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
I'm
heard
Gen
that
X.
story from people who ended up having to get repaired.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I used to know this guy who he had his like major injury of his shoulder, and just says like, oh well, I have work to get done. I can't just sit back and wait for it to get better. And like, you do realize that you're not going to get better, right?
Yep. Hey, I'm stupid like that. I decided to accidentally kick a oak table instead of the target I was aiming for. And, okay, so I broke like 9 little bones in my foot. But I had a tournament coming up. So I duct taped my foot together and competed. And didn't do particularly well, as you could well imagine.
That was fast.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That'll be fast. So, one, I learned a couple of valuable lessons. Valuable lesson 1, it takes time to heal. Valuable lesson 2, do not duct tape your foot together when you break it if you're going to compete. Rule 3, or lesson 3, use electrical tape. It's more flexible.
wow.
One of the other moms clued me in. She was there, and she's like, did you break your foot? No. And she goes, oh, well, if you did, I would suggest electrical tape, because it heats up when you move, and it gets warm, and when you have to bend those toes, it'll bend right with you. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, like people keep forgetting why certain kinds of tape were invented because they just don't know, I guess. But yeah, it's like
They don't teach that to kids in school these
the,
days.
the logic with electrical tape is that it's supposed to flex because of the fact that it's not actually meant for insulation.
Right.
It's designed to be able to insulate things, but that's not actually the primary function.
So, I used to work on a street market, right? And they have these tarps over all the stalls. Now, if there's a rip in there, you take duct tape, you tape it on the tear,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take your lighter
Yep.
and you heat up the duct tape so that the glue melts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It'll be a much better seal.
Oh, yeah.
one of the things that I've seen a lot of people horribly screw up with
Oh, where can I start with this conversation?
with the tarps like that is failing to comprehend the thing of like either you make the rip stop being there or the rip will just go all the way across the entire thing eventually.
Oh no. If you duct tape that up properly, it will not continue ripping.
Oh, I know. That's what I was saying, is that's why you need to patch it like that. It's like even if it's an improvised patch that's not meant to last indefinitely, whatever, it's still better than having the whole thing rip.
Well, that's why some people like to use the fabric called ripstop, because
Also,
stops rips.
if the
Who'da thunk?
wind picks up and like you want to grab that tarp and hold it down, don't. Like, absolutely do not do that, because that tarp will just lift you off the ground and take you for a ride.
Been there. All right, what's
I've
up?
seen market stalls just up and fly off into the air and land about, what would that be? Almost 100 feet down the road.
I've never had that happen, but I can imagine that it would. Okay, who's up for doing what? Who
it
needs
was
to
my
do
job.
something, or do we need to do some leveling for Crites?
I just realized something, and the what's this called again? A Grama base. What's so something or other about Sela. Empress Sela. That's the name of the mission. The Empress Sela mission. They actually have a Romulan senator at this meeting as a diplomat.
Yeah.
This was one of those things I find to be a bit like, they don't actually have a person who's as diplomat as their job. Well.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, having 2 jobs is also a thing.
It is a thing. Oh, Dread
And with
Knight.
the Romulan Empire split up into the Republic and the Empire, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, I am.
Dread Knight, go grab the tune you want to level, and we will go do some patrols. Get you some leveling.
Question.
Yep.
Tapella, wasn't she related
This
to
is
one
one
of the stories related to the Undine?
I want to say yes. It's TPELA.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that I need.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to finish off this ship, so
It's not coming up in my Google search.
Oh, okay. So, like, the 3 Romulans they have here as part of the diplomatic group have different titles.
Okay.
One of them is senator. One of them is counselor, but it's spelled counselor like a ship's counselor, and the other is an actual diplomat. Or, well, actually has ambassador as her title.
Tapella contacts the player to inform him the Undine imposter who has replaced Soketh.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's
Right. It's in, what is that? One of the early episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where you go to the Pajem Monastery.
Right.
Yeah, and she
Yeah,
then
she's the
after
one who
she
hails you to
succeeds him-
tell you that, or warn you that Soketh was replaced.
It's Diplomatic Orders. It's the first real episode you do.
Yeah. Also, she then gets his job after that mission.
Oh, right. Tapella was his diplomatic aide, wasn't she?
Right, yes.
Yep, and she takes over for him after that.
Well, I mean, he's dead. Someone's got to do it, right?
Yep.
No, but that's why she's present at Seela's peace conference.
Yep, that tracks. I like how the devs, when they built the storage room for this map, they put a pile of chairs in one of the corners.
well, crap. I don't have a
What?
sir.
What do you need?
An R&D cannon weapons officer,
Oh,
so that I can make the arced weapons.
Okay, you have fleet credits, right?
Let's see. How are my fleet?
Oh.
I have 229
fleet credits.
stock.
Okay, you're going to have to look up the name of the duty officer on the wiki. But one of the duty officers in the TOS fleet holding is a cannon weapons specialist.
Okay. I'll have to go over there and look.
I mean, you could just buy one of each just to make sure, but those are high quality duty officers that have R&D specialties, so they're quite useful for these. And you can just buy whichever one you want.
For the moment, though, since you've got people here who are willing to fly with you to help you get your ship leveled, do that later.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at it while I was.
Okay. What is it you're trying to craft?
I'm trying to make a wide arc Tetrion for my ship.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Here's a funny one for you. In the Empress Sela mission, I have located the chronal distortion that is where the temporal probe is on this particular map.
Okay.
Care to guess how I found it?
V?
No, you can't V-scan for temporal probes.
Map?
I spawned inside it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I don't know why, but it was placed exactly on the spawn point where my character would spawn.
Actually, I do believe you can
V-scan?
do a command line in chat to
Really?
point at where it is.
Yes, but that is a command to target the name of an NPC. Because of the fact that while they look like mechanical objects, temporal probes are actually coded into the game as friendly NPCs.
Interesting.
That's why you can't V-scan for them. You can't V-scan for NPCs. You V-scan for objects.
By the way, Mom.
Yes.
I have so many things that I can throw at the building at the fleet stuff if you queue stuff. I've got 100 of pretty much everything.
Oh.
So
throw it in there. Crites, Jack wants to know who needs the cans. Which tune are you on?
Oh, those are going actually to my Romulan.
Can you put the name in Discord chat? Twitch chat?
Not without jumping back out to...
What, you don't know your tunes' names? You know what? If he sends it
I've got over 50 tunes on this account.
You don't need the tunes.
We just need the account number. Or the account.
Oh, the account?
Yeah,
it's at Crites. It's at Crites.
There you go, Jack. He says he has some, so you guys chit-chat about it.
Yeah, it's at Crites. I just said CD Strike Group.
Yep,
well,
I see it.
It's specifically about the craftable White Arc one, and that takes about 20 hours to craft.
Jack says he's got some.
And some extra high quality components.
Yep.
There's a reason those things go for millions on the exchange. Is because buying the components costs millions.
I have stacks of those components coming out.
Yeah, me too.
I was
going
to craft one of those for my Romulan ship.
What were you looking for? Polaron, Tetrion? What?
The Tetrion one.
There's a Tetrion going for 2.4 million at a Mark 12, depending on how much cash you got.
Yeah, he just sent me one.
Oh, there you go then.
I'll grab it on my Romulan after I max out this ship.
Say thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was about to, Mom. You didn't give me a chance.
So I was completely grumbly this morning and sleeping in because I was grumbly this morning. And Id took out the garbage before, early in the morning, and I'm like, grumble. And then later my brain kicked in, and it's like, thank you for taking out the garbage this morning. Paul Stryker says, one day I'll understand how to set up ships properly. Hey, Paul, that's actually something we're going to be talking about over the next couple of weeks, is for people who don't set up their ships well, I'm one of them, understanding the logic behind a good build is really important.
By the way, I do have a tune that will need an invite later.
Mom?
Yes?
If you could just show them how to set their power levels for primary weapon power and secondary engine speed.
Like I know?
Well, if you just set that, that's usually where a lot of new players already miss out on in the start. Right?
Well, a lot of new players think weapons as opposed to systems, and how everything kind of integrates together, that if you've got a good weapon, but if you've got the consoles that go with it, it's better. It may not have to be the best of anything, but how everything can interact to make it a better build.
A lot of simple stuff like synergy between bridge officer skills and your chosen weapons.
Mm-hmm.
What a lot of people don't realize is that if you put more power into your engines and you therefore fly faster and turn faster, you actually get a passive defense bonus for that.
All these missions that are queued.
Now, that defense bonus is actually tied to your movement speed, not the actual engine power level, though.
No, but
increasing the engine power level increases the movement speed.
Yeah, and depending on what engine you got, that can go really high.
All these have provisions already. I cannot deposit any.
Also, if you're an engineer,
where are you trying to deposit them?
I'm in the Armada, and I'm going through each one, and they all have the provisions filled.
Oh yeah,
Which is,
yeah, those fill fast.
and I've got 100 of every one of those. So
yeah, no, they fill fast, and there's no coffer for that. That would be brilliant. They should put a coffer in for provisions.
yeah, because I've got so many of them on this character, and they're just sitting here.
Yeah, I found hundreds, if not thousands, on one of Ed's tunes, and I'm like, seriously? I guess he had a tune who was one of the seniors in the fleet, and he would go ahead and queue up stuff and then fill it himself. So I assume it's a small fleet. But I don't know which tune was the senior in the fleet. It's definitely not any of the ones that I inherited. Okay, I've got 2 people here. We're going to go do a patrol. I notice there isn't one level 15 Epic Wide Arc Tetrion on the exchange. That happens. Oh, well, hey! Well, I'm glad you remembered us, Paul Stryker. That's amazing. We just did, or we were at Star Trek Las Vegas, but we didn't do a booth. Are we going to do a booth this year at anything else? Probably not. Oh, I remember you.
I love Seela's dialogue from Emperor Seela mission. He's like, oh yeah, I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats, and you call us treacherous. It's kind of true.
Oh, geez.
Oh, see?
Okay, if we're gonna do a patrol, which one shall we do? It's the Baron! Greetings, Baron. How are you?
Well, hello there.
Hello there yourself. Speaking.
Vegas?
It was 113 degrees, and I thought it would be a really good idea to walk from the Rio over to the Venetian.
Yes, 113 degrees. So how did you get? So how dehydrated did you get while moving from point A to point B?
I was really smart. I was carrying bottles of water, but I did drink all 3 bottles on that 1 mile walk. And
I call it Uber.
I Ubered back. Yeah, no, I'm smarter than that. And unlike the last time I walked from the Rio to the Venetian, I was sober this time. I learned that lesson. I was back in the days when the devs would be there at the Rio, and I sat there drinking with them one night. Bad idea. I thought, I can walk back to my hotel. No, bad idea. Bad idea for a lot of reasons, not the least of which is I locked myself out of my room, had to go down and get myself let back into my room, and then had to wake up the next morning. All of those were bad decisions. I don't do that anymore.
Looks like they all give the same experience, right?
But
For ship leveling, for the patrols.
Yeah, pretty much. So
probably Wanted Argala. Let's start
Wanted
there.
Argala is a good one to start with. So if you are, is anyone else joining us for this patrol?
I could.
If you'd like to. You don't have
to max out ship XP so I can unlock it.
Yep. So well, what are you at now for your level?
Let me look.
Okay.
At the mastery?
Yeah, I'm checking the mastery on
Are you doing
it.
ship mastery or are you leveling your tune? Or both?
Ship mastery on this one.
Okay, so it'll be good.
It's already level 2.
Okay, so it'll take us 2 probably to get through it then. Everybody is an XP weekend, so if you've got tunes and or ships that you'd like to do.
I could take them through 9th rule and get them done in one and done.
Sure, let's do it. Do you want us to go with them alone?
Are we doing it on Elite?
Yeah, alone will be good because too many will cause XP.
Yeah, I'm going to kick you from the team. If you would pick up Crites, that would be great. And because
I got to switch ships.
No problem. So when you're leveling and it's not like XP, and even when it is XP, somebody with DPS and you will go a lot faster.
Yep, that's what I'm getting, my DPS.
You said ninth rule?
Yeah, don't launch until you get teamed.
Don't launch.
No, I'm just trying to find it on the
it's
the
under
list.
T for the 9th rule.
Right. I'm having to scroll up.
Yep. It's about halfway down.
So it's all the way at the
I
bottom.
have him, friend.
Hey, Paul, for your own history, if you haven't done it yet, try and video when your son does that, because that's the kind of thing you go back when he's like 14 and has his first date over, and you want to just mortify him by showing that.
Are you in the strike group?
The hilarious thing is that people
no,
other than the one being mortified always find that hilarious.
I was going to say, if you're in the strike group chat, I can just put a letter in so that you can see it.
Yeah, I'm in the strike group chat.
All right, Mom, can...
Hang on, give me 1 sec. Oh, good. Why does that not want to go?
What was your name on here again?
Chandra.
Chandra. That's at...
Chandra. Yep, okay. Chandra at Chandra.
There you go. I put you in Cridey's in Discord chat. Okay, Paul Stryker says, I have a free T6 ship coupon and I don't know what I want.
Ooh,
do you yeah, this is always a tough question because it depends on what you like. Do you like big tanky ships? Do you like smaller, nimblier ships? Hey, Pirate Scum, I was thinking of you today.
That's a loaded question.
Well, it's something for Paul to think about. What does he like?
Yeah. Are you in any of the DPS groups?
Who, me? No.
Okay.
The only one that I have is the strike group.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not showing up on strike group. So.
I just put him. I put his name in Twitch chat, Discord chat rather.
Oh. Dirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it easy.
Discord chat.
So Pirate Scum, I was just in Vegas and I was thinking, I wonder if Pirate Scum's going to go to Star Trek Chicago in September.
Seen it in Discord chat.
I was hoping you were, because then we could. Yay! Good. So I guess I'm going to Star Trek Chicago.
Oh, there it is. You mean Twitch chat?
Twitch, Discord, this thing over here. This thing here, the screen over on this side, the one that says Streamlabs. Stream chat, whatever that is.
You mean the one that we can't see? Got it. Okay.
No, you guys should be able to see it.
I see that on Twitch.
Yeah, if you're in Twitch, it'll be in Twitch.
You said Discord.
Twitch.
I'm looking on Discord like, where is that in Discord? Okay. Oh, I am already friends. Where are you? Please.
I exist, I swear.
Are you sure?
You can't just copy his name out of...
It should be at CRYTIS.
Okay. Yeah, he's Dread Knight. Give me 1 sec here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, that's not the name of the character I'm currently on, but... match squad leaders level. Sure, why not? Even though probably the same level.
Yes, see.
I don't think it actually gives you that option unless there's a difference in levels. Although the difference might be only one level.
Well, I'm level 65, which is max. So, he still gave me the option. Which is funny.
So what was the squad leader's level?
He is
65.
65 as well, yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Roosevelt, that's right. Dirt.
Oh, and of course I closed the patrol. Now I have to re-find it on the list.
Go on the main list and it's under T.
Yep, the 9th rule.
Yeah, let me get...
Let me know when you're ready to launch. And,
go ahead.
Okay. And I'm also ordering my dinner as we do this.
So, Pirate Scum, what are you getting signed? And I have to tell you about the cool things that I hope they have at the Chicago convention. So Dave Blass and some of the set designers were there, and they had a booth, and they were selling panoramic photos of the Enterprise D rebuild and the Titan A Enterprise G bridge. So those were gorgeous, and they autographed them. But the second day, 47 Alpha Tango was there, and they had an art book from Picard, and all of them signed it, and he was going to go back the next day to get Terry Metalis to sign it. So I'm like, I know what I want. Oh, nice. And I'm thinking there's a convention coming up in Columbus in in December. And it's just a sci-fi one, but Sam Witwer's going to be there and Will Wheaton's going to be there. I thought that might be a fun, quick drive over there and back.
What are you doing over there? There we go. Get him, guys. Right behind me now.
So in the Empress Sela thing, because the fact that they cut the Sharian sword mission, they needed to imply, or rather, I guess you would say, implicate the Romulans as having been messing with Borg technology.
Yeah.
So you actually find out in Empress Sela that the Romulans are now using Borg tech on their ships, or at least the Imperial Romulans.
Wow. Almost there, Exmer. What are you going to use 2 million dill for? I mean, I could use a few toys.
I know, right?
I had 2 million collected up until the last big bundle came out, and I had to convert everything to Zen, which went really fast. I mean, it was going like in a couple of hours.
So the trick is with ninth rule, don't go into the circle immediately. Go to the back side.
Yep, I'm in a carrier, so I kind of just sit on the outskirts anyway.
So that's what I do. I come up and hit them on their flank. Just to get that bonus. That bonus is so nice.
Okay, you know what? Here, this is a mission reward that's a genuine choice. Oh yes, I forgot when Cryptic used to do that, where you actually had something to think about. It's not just a set bonus where you just grind until you've gotten all of the pieces of the set. No. Personal covariant shield. Do you guys remember what that does?
I don't remember.
It has a longer recharge time than a standard shield does, but it also has a higher shield capacity. Yeah, personal covariant shield. It's a really, really weird thing that's a mission reward, and I don't even know if they've made any of the sets ever use it. Very strange. Honestly, the other option is the overcharged plasma sniper rifle, which isn't really all that good. Its gimmick is that it does a randomized amount of damage and might do less damage than a normal sniper rifle, or more damage than a normal sniper rifle, and I don't want random damage on my sniper rifle.
I don't want to hit him.
Oh well. Yeah, the overcharged plasma sniper rifle is an annoying novelty. The the personal covariant shield is kind of interesting though.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting here. It's kind of funny. I'm not taking very much damage.
Yeah, I'm taking it all.
Yep.
I'm tanking
You're
it
supposed
now.
to sit there and look pretty.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of threat on.
Hey, Pirate Scum, the problem with injuries and all that stuff as we get older is it takes so long to heal. You know, I was sick now 3 months ago, and I'm still not recovered fully.
Well, the other aspect of that, though, is the simple fact that it takes longer to heal, but it also, you get injured easier. Yeah, that's the part that really sucks, is the getting injured easier part.
Damn refracting.
Did you die?
No, I got propelled forward, even though I was way out on the outskirts.
Oh.
I was way out there, like, just at the extended range, so I can just hit them.
Oh, they got me.
They got you.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't get me. Oh, so close. I was down to 3%.
Oh, jeez.
I was just sitting out there on the outskirts, and somehow they still managed to hit me with that refracting tetri.
Oh, those are nasty because the fact that you are you can actually get hit with it as far as 15 kilometers from the ship firing it, I think. Because like it's 10 kilometers to the primary target, and then another 5 kilometer range for secondary targets.
Let's see, where did that get me? Close. I need one more.
So
Oh,
not quite
shit.
enough.
I'm at level 5. I need level 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes 6 takes a little extra.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
the legendary. That's why. Ah.
Yeah. So one more and we should be good.
Okay.
The funny thing, Exemer, about breaks, I sprained my left ankle? My right ankle? I can't remember. I sprained one of them. Missing a jump once. Just completely missed it. Fell down, sprained my ankle. And the doctor was doing please, next time, just break it. Sprains take months for people to heal as they get older. A break is going to heal faster. So next time, just break the dang thing.
Did we do Wanted or Gala? Because we have to wait for the
Ooh, they
cooldown on
changed my ad
Yeah.
break in progress notification. So we have an ad going. Ads.
Got a wanted.
Oh yeah, apparently today was my affiliate anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Something.
I'm already here. Let's do this. Oh, there you are. You look so cute. Look how much smaller you are than me. It's kind of funny.
Yay, my character is now level 40.
There we go. There we go. Got my plasma build.
Mr. Fatum, give me a second there.
You know, one thing I miss about ESD 1.0 is that
Did we break
you
it?
know how they have you go back to a soul for that promotion ceremony thing?
Yes.
Well,
That's
in
kinda
ESD
cool.
1.0, there was actually like a legit ceremony for that. You
Yeah.
don't just
I
talk to the
I felt so
admiral.
cool when that happened.
Like scripted NPCs just saluting you when you step onto the podium and all that stuff.
Yeah, I miss those too. That and the bowels of ESD, where almost nobody hung out, so you could,
That was fun down there.
get some rest from the spammers.
They did actually put bowels into the current ESD, but like half the people don't even know where to find the door.
I like the old ones better.
Yeah. They did actually, like, a current ESD actually has, I think, like 3 or 4 levels to it. Because like there's that monument thingy that's actually on an upper level where you have to find the elevator to get up there, or be someone incredibly creative at scaling structures.
Looking for somebody who needs a promotion.
Oh, here's an
Mom, I donated over 2.
Damn it. Get in the group, get in the group, get in the group, get them all. There we go.
Oh, here's an interesting quirk for the TOS stuff that I noticed the second time I did it, and I'm not sure if it was true the first time, but it is now. Okay, do you remember how before they introduced the gear upgraded system, that the various armor consoles that did the same thing would have different names at different levels?
No, I don't remember that.
Well,
Like what?
it used to be like the generic armor console that was.
Were you trying to talk to me, Mom? Sorry.
Neutronium used to be only like Mark 10 and higher, that it was called Neutronium, and that at a lower level it had a different name.
Sounds good.
Well,
catch you later.
It turns out that the lowest version of that was Duranium, I think I'm not 100% sure if that was the lowest one, but one of the lower ones was Duranium. Turns out Duranium is still obtainable
Yeah.
from one of the story mission rewards in the TOS recruit stuff. It's also upgradable, and it functions exactly the same as Neutronium, just with a different name.
I should have done it. How'd that do?
Checking. I looks like it. Yeah, it's showing the unlocked icon now, so it should be available for the rest of my account now.
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah,
So I have finally unlocked the Jemadar Vanguard carrier for the entire account.
Yay! It is a fun ship to fly.
Yeah.
So my character that I'm currently playing on has a Mark 8 Duranium alloy. Okay, I just upgraded to Mark 10, but you get the idea. And it's literally using the exact same picture as Neutronium. Same stats, same everything, except that the name is different. I have no idea why the devs just... okay, I know why the devs didn't do it. Because of the fact that Starfleet didn't use Neutronium in any ship systems back in TOS era.
Drunken Heretic, yes, we are back. How are we doing?
A lot of the old legacy consoles would, if you tried to upgrade them, would change to a different name, sometimes even a different picture, because the fact that it's, well, upgrading it from legacy gear to the new gear system is literally a different item.
I always forget this, Mom, and
Yes.
forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best torpedo out there right now? Like, damage?
Probably the ones whose name I cannot remember. The cool one, the one out of one of the events.
Hypermass?
Oh no, I was thinking the other one, the Maelstrom.
Oh, yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah.
That one is really good.
How do I get that?
It's an event award, so you probably did the event.
Or you can get the bundle,
Or you can get the bundle. But
which is the bigger one that does more damage.
yeah, but I mean, he might already have the Maelstrom available. So check in under events, go to Reclaim Rewards, and look under Space Equip and see if it's in there.
Where do I find the events? Because it's not under Reputation anymore.
No, it's not Reputation. So if you...
Journal.
Yeah, Mission Journal.
Mission Journal.
There's an events tab. It's the same place where you go to queue the featured events stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
And if you,
I've got it pulled up now, and
the bottom,
summer or winter?
Neither. Go to the very bottom and see where it says Reclaim Rewards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Click on that.
I have available...
So then you want to go click on Space Equip.
Yeah, I'm already on that.
And then scroll down and see if you have Maelstrom Trifluoride Torpedo Launcher.
I do not have that one.
Okay. In that case, do you have the Dimensional Hypermass Torpedo Launcher? That's a recent event.
No.
Dude, you got to play the events.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, there's
the only one I have is the Mirror Universe Agony Phaser Energy Torpedo.
Did you get the legendary First Strike bundle?
Well, one thing to remember about the Mirror Universe Agony Phaser Torpedo is that if you're using a phaser build, phaser consoles do in fact up that thing's damage.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go phaser. I'm trying to build a Tetrion base one.
Okay, well then that doesn't apply then.
Did you buy the legendary First Strike bundle?
No.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, that's the only way to get that one. Because it comes in the box.
Oh, did you have
I see it. I just don't have the 12,000 Zen to buy it.
Yeah.
Did you have the Pavin
Before you wait for a
Energy
sale.
Torpedo?
What was that? Sorry?
Oh, did you have anything in Space Equip that's a weapon?
I do. Just like I said, I have the mirror universe one, and then I have anti-proton like beams and heavy cannons, um, and the Bajor Defense Hyper Injection Singularity cores, but no other torpedo launchers.
Wow.
The
No, not even the prolonged engagement photon.
No.
Well, he hasn't been playing that long, but still.
I've been playing a long time. It's just I haven't had any guidance for most of that time.
Well, I mean, like
Guidance to play the events.
it's one of those.
Well,
things
no guidance in leveling, guidance in doing anything.
Play the events.
It's one of those things I tell everyone. It's like exactly what Mom just said. Is that event unlock gear items are things that you might not know what are for, but having it is better than not having it.
Yeah, that day will come when it's like, oh shoot, I got one of those.
A easy 5-minute daily, and after 2 weeks you get a thing that you may or may not ever use. But you know,
Dwayne says the prolonged engagement torp is from the Phoenix store. Are you sure you're looking at the events, Reclaim?
Here's the thing:
I could get the spatial torpedo launcher.
The prolonged engagement torpedo, because the fact that it predated the existence of the Phoenix store, got shoved into the Phoenix store as a way to get it if you didn't get an account unlocked from the event that introduced it.
There's a bunch of them on the low-buy store.
Low-buy stuff can be very good. Do you want to spend that kind on it? Spatial torpedo isn't worth it, according to Pirate Scum.
Okay. There was another one. I passed by it, I think.
Wait, when he says spatial torpedo, is he talking about the hypermass thing?
It just says spatial torpedo launcher 2020 22C. Jeez, I can't even talk.
You're talking about the low-buy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
there is the ball-linked Sentry anti-proton kinetic torpedo launcher.
Don't know playing that one.
You going to Petrion?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not using an anti-proton build, I wouldn't go with an anti-proton torpedo.
You got
there's
3-piece set there.
The ultimate modified Kelvin torpedo launcher.
Yep, but
yeah, if you go with that, you might want to get the Omni as well, or the console to get the 2-piece set.
I'm just going to take a look in the fleet prices and see if we've got anything in there at the moment. It doesn't look like we do.
Actually,
there's a
Tetrion torpedo launcher.
Yeah.
The advanced diffusive Tetrion torpedo launcher on the low-buy store. That would go with.
Yeah, that's one I've never tried using. Okay, let me rephrase that. Most of the low-buy weapons I've never tried using. So
it is a Tetrion, so it should be modified by my Tetrion stuff.
Yes.
If you're into cannon builds, that White Arc phaser dual heavy cannon from the 22nd century.
Okay, and this is where I get to say he's not doing a cannon build; he's doing torpedoes.
No, I'm talking about whoever said that they haven't tried most.
I am doing both. Mostly cannons, but
it was a joke. Cannon build being cannon CANON, not CANNON.
What ship is this?
I am doing it on my Scimitar.
Cannon for the Scimitar is actually Disruptor, but whatever.
That's what I thought. But when she said Disruptor wasn't good, I got confused.
No, I didn't say it wasn't good. Meaning that it's just not. You want to. If you build a rainbow build it thoughtfully.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to build a rainbow.
Well, one thing that amuses me greatly is doing pseudo rainbow, where you take a bunch of variant damage types like red phasers, blue phasers, green phasers, and then stick them on the same ships.
The other kind of rainbow,
light scope while you're firing phasers.
Because I was gonna craft some weapons on my crafter.
Well, there isn't a Tetrion torpedo that you can craft.
No. I was trying to find a torpedo that would go with my Tetrion that I'm building.
Yeah, Drunken Heretic, he doesn't have the Maelstrom is the problem.
Well, Captain Patriot, if you get overwhelmed by changes to the game, then you could make a TOS recruit and then do the tutorial again. I guess he hasn't played Stowe recently. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Now, the dual heavy cannons fire slower than the regular dual, right?
Oh, Stowicki is down at the moment.
Yeah, I heard that they had a database corruption.
Yeah, they had planned to go down and work on it today. I just didn't realize it wasn't done yet.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, what did you hear?
What I heard is that they attempted to work on it and it imploded.
Oh,
That's
gee,
nice.
that never happens in real life.
This is the one I'm currently signing on to, Mom, is the one I'm trying to build this for. But I also need to max out the ship XP on it, ship mastery.
Okay, Maelstrom Quantum Torpedoes are also in the First Strike bundle, but you don't have the money for that, so okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have like $100.
Yeah, no. Well, do you have Dill that you
If you
can
go-
keep it?
If you're going towards from the lobby,
Not enough to get that much.
from the
Okay,
lobby,
I just noticed
get the
something.
Delphic,
I just noticed
or
something.
go to your reputation and get the what is that? The neurotic. What's that one
Neutronic.
called? Neutronic, yeah.
Delta Rep, yeah. It's like a neutronic torpedo is basically a quantum torpedo, but it has a weird splash damage effect that is actually quite powerful. One thing I just noticed, because like I got that whole thing, it's like go to the ship vendor and get a new starship because you're now admiral rank, yay! It lets me use the tier 5 ship coupon for Klingon birds of prey, but not a Romulan Dideridex.
Hey, speaking of ships, we never did get back to answering Paul's question about what a good T6 ship would be, because he's got a coupon.
Yeah,
It depends on what you want to build.
Yeah,
he
pretty much.
didn't say what his. At least I haven't heard what he prefers. Like, does he tank or?
Yep. So
if you're gonna go tank, you're gonna want the was it the Justiciar or Justiciar?
Justiciar?
Yeah,
ooh, yeah, it's
that's a good one.
Or
It's
maybe it's
really
just a
good
car.
tank. Buy that and
excuse
then
me.
get the fleet version.
Oh, I love this.
And I got for my admiral rank ship a Orion potato.
Oh, Mr. Potato Head?
Everybody loves a
The
potato.
Marauder flight deck carrier, which I call it an Orion potato because, quite frankly, it's potato shaped. And yeah, it turns out that Marauding Force hangar pets are no longer bound to the potato.
Oh,
They used to be, but they're not anymore.
okay. There's the Advanced Diffusive Tetrion Torpedo Launcher out of the Lobi store. That might be an option if you want a Tetrion torpedo.
Yeah, that was the one that I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's only 200 Lobi if it's not on sale, but does 2450 Tetrion damage. I don't know.
Because the problem is my Tetrion weapons. So I don't need anything
It's not particularly boomy, but I suppose you could upgrade it.
Yeah, I need something that makes a big boom.
Well, okay, let's. The Justicar or the Brand? Oh, the Brand's a good choice too, but I kind of like the Justicar better now. The DQM, Dwayne? Okay, Drunken Heretic, I did read Neutronic as being nerd-erotic. Tells you what I've been watching too much of.
I mean, too much, adequate amount. It's a matter of opinion.
Dark Matter Quantum Torpedo, what's that out of?
That's from Discovery.
From Discovery. How are you doing on...
Yeah.
Is that Reputation?
Yeah, Discovery Rep, I think.
How are you doing on your Discovery Reputation?
This one has started it yet.
Oh, well...
Oh my!
Mainly because she hasn't been back to Earth's space dock in a while and grabbed the free rep points yet.
Well, I would make that somewhat of a priority.
Do you remember what level the reputation system unlocks at? Is it 50?
20. Level 20. Oh, you mean actually to get the things?
Yeah, the rep
system, I think
yeah.
it's 50.
Yeah, 50.
I think it's either 45 or 50.
I think it's 50.
Oh, come on. Seriously, literally all of my ground in space.
Yeah, it's kind of a priority, but then so is playing the events, because events can be stupid easy.
Oh, this one's...
And you get decent prizes, at least most of the time you get at least something good out of it. And the rest of the time you get something good out of it that you don't know that you need yet, but you're going to need it at some point.
This one's in my pilot warp. I haven't swapped her to the scimitar yet. This is also my Romulan board. Where is... No. Or no. Yeah. Dry dock you. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one has my Ferengi that I've never used.
Oh, Shadow, that's fine. No worries. So, Drunken Heretic, I was thinking about getting the Shrike. Is that a poor choice?
I mean, I've heard the Shrike is a very, very fun ship to fly.
Oh, it looked fun.
If your brain can warp around the mind-melting logic of how that portal weapon works.
Dwayne's getting the World Razor because he wants to shave the world. Right?
I forgot. This guy has some interesting chips on that I've never used. Like the Nihedron Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
I have that on this, and I've got the Ferengi Nandi warship.
Oh, Nandi has a really nice trait.
Aside from the fact that, doesn't it have a Dabo table on board?
Yes, the Nandi bridge is actually legitimately one of the most useful in the entire game because of the fact that it lets you go to your starship bridge and access the bank and exchange. Also, it has a Ferengi NPC that gives you trading assignments that are honestly kind of mediocre, but they're something you won't get on a normal ship bridge. And it has a Dabo table.
And it has a Dabo table. Yeah, let's keep the priorities up there.
I mean,
the Dabo table
is actually useful though because
it is.
When you have a Dabo Endeavor, you can just
it's
go
right
to your
there.
Bridge.
Yeah, I have to say I was pretty lucky. I got a ton of Dabo Endeavors over the last 30 days, and since my teams were based out of Ryza, couldn't be better.
Yeah,
Woo,
like Rise is like, oh
Dabo!
yes, it's Dabo again. Sure, I'll just take a few steps over here.
Let's see, there we go.
Okay, so I've got that. I've got several like really good ships. Wait, oh, I can't open that one yet. You suck.
For those watching, this is a pro tip. Do not use the ancient obelisk technology 4-piece set in the ISE.
Because
Yes, please continue. Yeah,
Those swarmers go out to 2.7 kilometers and they'll trigger the Borg.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing because it starts the match before the timers start. It's finished.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah. Well, you know. I mean,
You'll be sitting there like, crap. Here comes the cube.
I mean,
Okay,
you're planning to kill the cube anyways.
Nothing in my dreadnought says that it has to be disruptor damage.
no.
None of the traits on it.
So that was funny because I was with Trizander on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
He put me in his group and we did an ISE. And I'm like, no, don't do this. He's like, why? And I'm like, okay, just watch. So then the board got triggered. They start coming in, and we're only at like 25 seconds. I'm like, crap. They're like, oh, everyone leave, and they're like, don't launch them just yet. I'm like, I can't. It's automatic. They come out automatically. There's nothing I can do about that.
See, that's one of those things where, like I said, though, it's like, well, you were planning to kill those Borg anyways. It's just, hurry.
yeah, hurry fast. So, yeah, because I did it with my D7, which has 4 hangars. Actually, 4 1/3. That's a lot of pets.
So yeah, what I'm trying to build this one to be a Tetrion. Okay, I've got some interesting stuff on here. Oh, I'm definitely gonna want that on here since I'm doing a Tetrion build. I have a destabilized tachyon emitters. I'm gonna want that.
Well, folks, I'm going to call it an evening here. Slowly get myself back into this. I don't think I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to try and get back to doing classes because I got to figure out how to do that kick that Deadpool did. It was very nice. I can do the one that Wolverine did, but I can't do the one that Deadpool did. So, got some work to do at class tomorrow. It's good to have goals. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Let's go see if anybody else is around today. Who is out there? Is that the one I want? No. Is that the one?
Well, Klingon Pop Warrior is doing a different Star Trek game.
How dare she?
Oh, well.
How dare she? Hang on a second.
I'm actually the only person other than you on my list that's currently streaming Stowe. Yeah.
Well,
usually there's several
More
people.
Hawkman. I am the Great Cojonio. Who else is online? Gaming Now Live.
Yeah, I've just got
somewhere
the two of you. Let's go raid Mar Hawkman and we can stay on topic.
Yay. I'm currently trying to remember which of the Orion carriers is the one that has cut purse fighters.
Why does this not want to let me do that? Hang on, let's go back there, Mom. Back there. Back there, thank you. There we go. I haven't done this for a couple of weeks. I'm trying to remember how to hit all the right buttons. It's been a while.
Let's see, Decoy, which is the one I just got, is those little bitty Orion fighter craft that fly around really fast, and I'm not sure how good their DPS actually is, but that's what they're focused on, is doing damage.
All right, we're going to move this on over to Mar Hawkman's backyard now. So everybody hang with us. Go over there, share the love with Mar Hawkman. We will be on tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And wish Mar Hawkman a happy affiliate anniversary. Woohoo! All right, everyone, have a great day. And I will talk to you all in about 9 hours. Take care. Da, 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 da.